Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. And I welcome you all to this live session. In this live session, we are going to discuss about our jackpot Google sheet. That is what a stock option scanner, which helping you to find out the trade opportunities in stocks by using our advanced option strategy along with the scanner will help you to find out the trades. And anyone who are on this live session right now, and can you please let me know my voice and video clear? And whatever the trades which we are suggest here is for informational and educational purpose only. Okay. So if you want to take a trades based on the view which we are shared here, you do your own analysis and you can do with your own risk. Anyone who are in the live session, can you please let me know my voice and audio and video clear? Yesterday, initially the market is down and finally closing hours it recovered very fast. Looks like a daily time frame Nifty, it's a hammer. And Finance Nifty, it's a hanging man. And Bank Nifty is also be a hanging man candle. So only the Nifty closed with positive and finally forms the reversal pattern. From the top, almost 46,000, Bank Nifty came down to 44,800. So maybe this candle have forming that a reversal pattern. It should be good one for a reversal. Maybe if it is above the high. But today also it started with negative. One more important thing, and today is about yeah, Saju, good morning. Yeah, very good morning. I hope you are new to my channel and I know you. So I got without a channel you can't message, right? So I think you're right. Okay, so then these are all the reversal candle which forms on that. Okay, so that should be a better opportunity. We can try to focus in this particular index reversal at the lower level based on the candle pattern. And also stocks which we are looking for. I think Saji, you are talking about Cipla, right? So that is yesterday 66 on weekly positional and 2%. Are we holding or closed? Very good morning, Rakesh. Thank you for joining. Okay, okay, very good. Maybe today also market pre-open session is a flat negative, minus 27 points in the 35 points in Fin Nifty, 83 points in Bank Nifty, and today is the expiry day. Check that. Maybe in 2 more minutes, market is going to be start. It's about forming a still holding. Okay, so let me track. On weekly positional, it should be around 1210. Maybe this is also forming on daily time frame hanging one candle. Maybe if it breaks above 68.8, so further move should be possible on this. Maybe we can wait how it's going to be start today. Instead about yesterday's candle and forming a hammer or a hanging man. Very good morning, sir. Trading Nawab, very good morning. Thanks for joining the session. We started 30 points in Nifty and 120 points in Bank Nifty. So maybe we can look at above this level. The high 44,975, and today is the expiry, right? So weekly expiry. Let me check that. 30, 44, 700. The current ATM. Yeah, today is the weekly expiry. Okay, so Bank Nifty and Nifty. So let me track. So Cipla and premium decay would be very fast and expiry days. I think Cipla started with positive. Maybe you should wait for the activation on those particular options. Maybe options are not liquid. Cipla call option 1210. Yeah, you can see there is a gap between buyers and sellers, and maybe you'll be getting that trade. It's still not yet as active for trading, but already the future, the spot price which is crossing about to the previous day high, and it is trading nearby the previous day high. Maybe the strike price is not liquid at this moment. Maybe after some movement, so it can be. Okay, so we have to wait for it. Very good morning, Ramesh. Thanks for joining here. And okay. So the sheet which you are looking for, and weekly positionals. So weekly positional this week we don't get a lot of stocks, maybe few stocks. This is what our temporary sheet which we are looking for, and from this temporary sheet we can find out some opportunities. Dr. Reddy is the top, and Cipla 1210 from 48 to 60. That is what on weekly opportunity. Okay, any newer opportunity if you find, so maybe in intraday only we can use it, not for a positional. Tata Motors. Yesterday, Tata Motor, we are looking for a put option 2 rupees it moved, and then it returned back. By closing hours, it recovered fast. And now the Tata Motor 620, where it is came into the scanner 21.3. Maybe the results, something is happening on Tata Motors yesterday. It was recovered back on daily time frame. So you look at this after consecutive down candle. It's a huge recovery by yesterday. But we are tracking for a put that has also given you more than 2 rupees. And finally, now it is moving towards the top. HDFC Live. HDFC. Maybe it is about a perfectly doji candle yesterday on daily time frame. So only the daily charts for options which is available in only Upstocks. If you wish to open a Upstocks account under my link, so I can share you, because it is an option trader if you are purely trading with options, and this will help you to take a positional, that is a view of advanced, that means a daily and weekly charts also available. So if you really interested, I can share you. You can create your Demat account with the link. Okay, so on daily chart, what's happening here? It is about a doji candle. Okay, so maybe today it started with open low like that, and exactly check with that HDFC live, because sometimes the charts may not show you the exact value. 650. Look at this, 13.45 and 13.45. So one more confirmation, this is a open low today, and current price is 647. Okay, you are selected ATM strike prices, and now so it is going to maybe ATM. Current price is 47, and yesterday's high of this particular candle is 17.3. So once it goes above 17.3, so you can focus for a breakout kind of trade. Or if you want to take at this moment, you can take and you can keep the day low, or below to the day low, you can keep your stop loss. That should be better. And Cipla not started, so last traded is should be around 64.10. Okay, so we can now go to check. So lot of stocks, 75 points down in Nifty. We have to find any fresh breakout, but here we can't able to find a fresh breakout, because most of the option is not started yet. And the monthly positional, so there is also be most of the options I think is there any data issue? Weekly also not getting most of the stocks. Okay, so let me wait and watch for the update. So I know. So this 2 days up to from Monday, we have updates on our Google Sheet. Once it is completed, we will be getting a perfect update. So at this moment, some of the options is not updated. Why? Because of it is not active yet. Bank Nifty which started 130 points down. Maybe if you are focusing any options, it is inside between the previous day and gap down. So maybe expiry day, the different kind of move which we can expect. But as of now, the overall trend is looking down. But yesterday also tried to recover, but it forming a hanging man. You should wait for it. Okay, all are looking negative. In future, Nifty is around 77 points. Maybe you go put option if you are looking for 45,000. Today's expiry. So it is greater than previous day high. And maybe okay. And as per this Camarilla, look at this. It is greater than R4. Currently, it is open below R3 and closed above R4. The level is 341. Maybe from this point, you can keep a day low as a stop loss if you are looking for this put option for an intraday. Maybe a quick scalping, and that we can watch this strike price. What is the highest price of this particular level? 341. So now, right now it is 349. When it is returned back to 341, we can try to take an opportunity on this. Okay, 341 is the closing, and maybe the low is around 270. That is a risk for the trade, and expiry day very fast and quick move also be expected. And I'm just looking for a put side, and this price if it is reaching, so we can expect some higher side, maybe around or 6, 3 or 5. Also be possible. So maybe this one looking good because of the expiry. We can see a sudden movement and high chances for yeah. So this 15 minutes it was in the positive one. Okay, 358. But as I'm waiting for 341, that is the highest level. Okay, maybe for a scheme, and we may be trying to focus for a small opportunities. Today Bharat Forge is moving very big. So let me go for Bharat Forge 620, 920. And yesterday the stock given you such a big move, and because of narrow CPR. And today, yesterday, 67, I think it moved. So our breakout is around 59, and it went to 59.3, and it went to 67. Now it is trading around 58. Okay, Bank Nifty on the same level, 340. Maybe the stop loss on the low candle, which we can keep a day low. Okay, based on the strategy, Cipla still again the same price, same MFSL. It's happening maybe a gap of REC. We are starting from this month beginning. I think updated. Sale downside, maybe we are going to focus a new one. LNT already triggered and it generated Sun Pharma 33 and National Aluminium and Bajaj Finserv. I think one more thing which is going on. BHEL and Adani Ports, that is greater than our entry. Sriram RBL Bank 12.6. George Spencer 44. National Aluminium looking for a 96 call option and IDFC first part. So both. Maybe a quick scalping or a minimum profit or that thing. So which is nearing to that. National Aluminium 96. Let me go to check a National Aluminium 96. Let me add that already triggered. And IDFC First Bank 87 3.5. I think both its triggers previously. We are looking for IDFC, so we are marking the breakout, and now it has started. So 3.4. National Aluminium, which we are looking for, I think it is already triggered. So 3.75. Now it is trading 3.6. Maybe already it moved higher. Check IOC. What's happening on IOC? Indian Oil Corporations. The high lot size. IOC. Yeah, IOC started moving. Is there any? Yeah, 93 2.85. Yeah, maybe this one looks good at this point. IOC 93. 2.9. So exactly it's a fresh breakout. Yeah, it should be a fresh breakout, and maybe we can go for IOC 93 call option. The large size is around 9,750. Okay, so lot size is near about 10,000. So if you wish, you can try. This is also 2.85. So this one which we are funding right now. Okay, any more? So for an intraday only. So because we are selecting the stock from our temporary sheets, because I'm just doing for a last 3 weeks about this analysis on this particular sheet. Some of the options is not active, so that's why it's showing a 0. And again, it came once it is updated. So the sheet will be updated. Voltas, PNB, okay, UPL, HAL. Let's go. People are still on the same price because may not be traded the active volume. So that may be the reason we are not getting that stock, but more. Maybe Cipla. It's a positional one if you're waiting for 66 and 69, but last trade price is 61. So only I think 2 contracts were traded. PA Industries, whether it is liquid, PA Industries currently trading 3850. 1 for 5 rupees to 7 rupees gap for buyers and sellers. The volume is okay. Input 124. That's also okay. That's right. But you should check whether the liquidity on that. And trend, let me check trend. What is the stock first? PI Industries. It was started a gap higher and it was moving down. So maybe the chances it can be continuously down. The stock, how you find out, Rakesh? It started above Cambrilla R4 on a daily time frame. That should be monthly R4 level is broken. So, but initially it's moving higher in 30 minutes. It should be a huge technical gap up. Maybe this should act as a resistance for that. And till if you keep that stop loss on PA Industries the day high, and you can just focus. That high should be very key point if until unless if it is not broken that day high, so it will looks downside and maybe a profit booking something like that. Okay, so and trend. I think it's gap up. Yesterday trend 30 minutes trend 1720 120 at an That's why 120 is our entry one trend. Currently, it is greater than our entry. So it is already given you. Yesterday high is around 113. So by 120 is about our entry point. That was triggered before the first 15 minutes, right? So we should wait for it. Maybe if you want to focus for any breakout, the huge rejection, the trend 1720. That is 3137. Instead of 1800, 400 lot size. Maybe we'll try trend 1800 instead of taking a positional. So intraday ATM options which you can look at for 77. Maybe that R4 also be a chances for a breakout around 80. So we can look for 80 above breakout or this high like the day high is around 76.5. Same level and keep the stop loss below 54 if you are ready to take that much of risk, and you can try at this current price around the 76 70. This is the current price. Maybe the stop loss below that level, the day low, or if you want to wait for a fresh breakout, then you should wait for that R4 level 80.2 is to break. But before that we will be taking a 400 lots is some 510 rupees. That's good enough and intraday. So Banknifty that generated some 20 points, 20 points, 341 to 361. The high is 367, maybe around 300 rupees. Now the lot size is 15, right? Yeah, 15 quantity. So 20 points is around 300. Maybe a small players they can do. Okay, so what we are doing for a trend, let me add this instead of this. Instead of positional one, we are not going to. Yeah, already I told you, even I made some videos regarding the same because some update is going on. It's going to be end by this week, and I already told you in my yesterday's video and even yesterday also. Maybe if it is goes, because we are going to do this on only live market, because after market we can't do, right? So maybe it's update is currently running on. Okay. Some of the options is not showing zero. Currently running. But as per our advanced strategy, what are the things which we know? We know entry point, first of all. Entry point, we know that with this sheet, and exit you know well, and also stop loss you know well. So how to simply using this strategy? So this is about one of the tool to find out the real time entry. The strategies are very important, right? So we are learning the strategies, or we are teaching the strategies and classes, one-to-one class or a recording class. Okay. Here is about a tool to find the entry, but we know the concepts because here it is about looks like a scanner. It is not to be buy sell signals. Okay, it's purely for the scanners to find the trade opportunities. Again, Nifty slightly recovering. Tata Power, yeah, this one looks 77 at this moment and slightly increasing. Tata Power, what's happening? Yesterday is such a big move. Some of the stocks, yesterday, lot of stocks it's given you. It's a huge move. And is there any opportunity in Tata Power? I think in weekly there is no. Monthly, no, here. And in this case, already it may be triggered. Tata Power 8.5, I think, to 37.5. I think it is already triggered and also given you some profits. 8.5 we are looking for. I think that was a different one. Different strike price. So last week beginning, okay, 8.5. So already it is given you the trigger. The first 15 minutes candle. Yeah, this is a fresh trigger. When it is returned back to 8.5, we can try. Don't want to take the trade at highest level. Maybe to wait for it. Eight point seven. So maybe whatever the trade which you are planning here, it's about very small scalping kind of thing only you can plan. And also you do your own research, whatever the stock which you are suggesting you. And if you have any questions, doubt also, you just ping me here. Yeah, trend is now 77, slightly moving higher. 400, I think, last race. Banknifty is slightly recovering back that option from 370, 367 now it is 297. Because today is the expiry day, so most of the rates looks like this one, fast up and down, something is going to be happen. Very careful if you are playing a weekly options. Today's expiry contract. Yeah, if you are ready, 8.5 in data power is less than that now. So 8.3 at this moment. So instead of trying 8.7, now it is even we can get at a lower level of 8.3 and trend. So from 76.5, now it is 80.5. So maybe 4 rupees that moving well. And if you want to wait for that breakout, that is a Camarilla R4, that is also is going to be broken 80 level. Okay. 80, that R4 level is going to be broken. Mhm. Rejection. 66. There is a rejection at R4. This will also be same. Yes, index option is expired today, so maybe we can look at this such a kind of thing. Tata Power also be the same 8.5 which you are looking for. In this moment 8.5, 8 rupees now. National Revenue 3.5. Bank Nifty again back. Tata Power is 8. I think Cipla is not taking, not activate. So the same price, which is trading on the same price, it may be a trend. That is a 120. It's a gap up. HDFC AMC. Someone who are asking about in the morning HDFC AMC. HDFC Life, I think. That's okay. And MFSL maybe a gap up. SBI Life and REC is slightly moving higher. And Dixon already moved and now it is lower. ONGC after Reddy, and this is around weekly positional. So already we are nearing to that end of this week. So don't want to take a new for a long position holding basis. Maybe if you are finding any fresh breakout or and we can use for an intraday. Monthly positional, we have very few number of stocks this month. Maybe the zigzag move on the stocks. But Tecum, which you find out, now it is giving you such a good result. And Cipla monthly basis also, we given you the target already, I think. And GoForge, SBI Life, REC. So these are all works well as of now. And whatever the stock which you are looking for in the top, and maybe for an intraday opportunity also. Today MFSL is the top one. Maybe it is moving very fast, I think. And it is already a gap up. Here, look at this. That's a gap up from previous close and today. It's a huge gap of more than 7%. And now it has started moving higher. Maybe a scalping which you can use for REC. The strike price is not traded. Still on the C, 217. SBI Life, HDFC, and first 15 minutes inside war and Nifty, in Finance Nifty, in Bank Nifty. Inside war in the first 15 minutes, maybe either the side breakout only above the level or below the level. So currently inside between previous candle. Okay. All which is looking the same, all index Nifty, Bank and the Nifty 50 and the Nifty Finance Nifty. It's about a first candle red and second candle green and inside bar. So everything has a theme, maybe a breakout about the first 15 minutes high and low we can focus. Yesterday we are using our scanners, one of the scanners which we have created, that we find out some stocks, right? Do you remember the stock, anyone? Third. Hello friends, very good evening. Yesterday we find by based on narrow CPR some stocks by the scanner. I think Gujarat Gas. Started and it is gone below S4 and ABF forward. Polycap. One is to find out the polycap. Maybe this stock you can look at this. What is going to happen? In our scanner we find this. I think polycap or GNFC and Gujarat Gas. Yeah, this one I think. Maybe let's track this in Gujarat Gas. Is there any scanner? No. Maybe it does not look good for options. Let me track the stock. Already it is less than S4 and it has broken the previous day S4. Maybe a trend reversal. Okay. So we can look at this one 460 Gujarat Gas. Good side. Started with 10.7. What is the lot size? Or 60. Well, it is liquid. 10.8, 10.9. So volume also looking good. And the bid ask gap is okay. So 1250 lot size, maybe 11 rupees. As a positional you can take, and this one should be a good positional opportunity. 1250, 1250 is the lot quantity. So maybe this one we are looking for a better opportunity on positional basis in the Gujarat Gas 460 around 10.65 to 10.9. So current price is 10.8. Maybe we can add as a positional one which we can look at for this around 10.8. Supply is moving where? Yeah, I think it's moving right. Okay. So Cipla lot quantity is around 650, 74. I think 64 to 74, 10 rupees higher. So yeah, here it is not updated yet. Okay, 74. I think it is not having a good liquidity. So that's a reason. Cipla call option 1210. 71 and 73 last date price. Even you can see only one lot is traded. Okay, initially when see 1300 volume and 1300, now it is 1950. So better this contract having low volume. And if you want to exit from 64 to 74, you can place a 74 target and wait for that trigger. So maybe some good profit which is almost 10 points. It's not a small, it's about a big amount. So if you wish, you can book out and exit. Maybe you can track some quality in good stocks from tomorrow. That means next week weekly position. So maybe one which you are taken. So that is now it is in profit. And we have a very few, only 1 day is the expiry for this week. So better to exit from this and you can focus tomorrow any other new opportunities. If you wish or if you want to wait for a target, so as per our concept, you can wait for the target too. There is a one to 2 rupees, and this is not about a liquidity. Okay, it is based on what we say deep in the money. Current price is 1276 and 1210. So there is a deep in the money. Most of the people are not interested to trade in the deep ITM options. But if you are going to check for a 1270, it's having a good volume. You can see 4,12,100 is the volume and currently it is 34 rupees. There is a difference, ITM option and ATM option. Okay, so I hope you understood the concepts. If you have any questions or doubt also, you can just ping me. And if you wish to join that paid lessons in this weekend, and you can connect through my WhatsApp number which shown on this video. Any other doubts also, you can just contact me. And if you want to scanners and screeners, it's about a paid group. Everyone were asking you how to provide the scanners and one-time charges which I'm charging for a scanners group. And if you're really interested, you can join on the scanners group also. RBI policy meeting at 10. What will expected in Bank Nifty? Then better to avoid the trade in Bank Nifty. Exit out from the trade if you have any holding because it's a news. So what is going to be happen? We don't know, right? If it is a news, that's why it is maybe very flat. Maybe it's waiting for a result, right? Or waiting for the announcement. When the market is in news, so you better avoid the day. A sudden up and down, spikes, and a freak trade, lot of things which we can expect. Now 10.5 and Gujarat Gas, 65 untrained. Bank Nifty again 325. So don't want to hold it because some news is going to be announced. Then there is a huge move, and even the day where we can find out the smaller premium option can be multifold. That is also be possible. Okay. They don't want to take such a riskier trade. Better to avoid such a kind of scenarios. But if you want, you can. Is there any other questions? We are not expecting, so once the news is released, then only we can see the expected movement. Sometimes positive news also market goes down, sometimes negative news market goes up. We can't, after the news, we can't predict the market. Which side it goes, that side we can travel. We follow the movement or move. Is there any other questions? Endorse. Forty-four 900 is the current price. Hey, it is a liquidity issue, right? You need to place your order and you need to wait. If you want to exit, exited market, you should look for a buyer and seller price. Most of the trading terminal, you can't see the depth. Okay, depth is very important. Right now, to 69.25 is the buyer. Okay, if you want to exit, you can able to exit only 69.1 at the market price. But if you want to place a 70, you may be the first sale order will be available. So just wait whatever the orders you placed, and you should keep wait for some time. It may be triggered. Okay, 70 or 73, 74, something like that. So you don't need to change your orders regularly. So once you place the orders, you wait for your target. Sometimes what happens if I'm changing the orders, immediately it goes to trigger. And those who are watching for a Gujarat gas, so now it is slightly moving higher. Shyam, very good morning. Where are you go? After a long back, I'm seeing you in this channel. Yeah, I haven't seen you in the channel last week, I think, one more than a week. Okay, okay, very good. How are you now? Also, next week, August 14, 15, 18, I'll be out. Okay. Okay, so 69 is the buyer and Cipla 70 is the seller. So if you want to exit 69, maybe the play if you're placing, it will be executed immediately. But last trade price is 73. If you are placing 73, you need to be on the queue. Okay, whenever market came to that 79, then only the order got to be executed. 3.4 and 30 on the strike price 7.8, and Gujarat gas slightly I'm looking for, and positional I just given my view on Gujarat gas because it is a trend reversal at the top level. So maybe that option 1250 quantity 10.8 or 10.11. So now it is 11.7. 1 rupee it is increased, that we are looking for such a good opportunity as a positional basis, not for trading. Okay, so 10.75 to 11.75, 1 rupee. So if you are an intraday player, if you tried it, you should book your profit. And if you are a positional player, you should wait for the even further move from this particular strike price. Any other questions or doubts? You just ping me here. That one looks good. So 1 rupee from our entry, something like that. If you are looking for high value, going to open Banknifty 139 point as of now. Granulous, Tata Chemical, it looks cool. Bullish or granulous. GoForce. I think GoForce is already in our list. They're already in our list. Maybe it triggers few days back, right? GoForce, where it is. Yeah, it is already in our list. And weekly positional. And I seen here something. GoForce somewhere I seen. Yeah, that already moved. And it's keep on moving higher from 5015 or 5250. GoForce granulous. It's a gap down, so better to wait. Tata Chemical. Also be not looking good. So better stay away both the stocks. That's happening. I think result announced. Currently, the recovery in Banknifty 44, 960, 970. Gain 110 points. We are looking for this option. Now the spike. It came down towards 247. Maybe those who are having the stop losses that can be triggered. And now maybe higher also. It can be crossing the day high also. Triggers our upside stop losses too. And I am sharing that my website link on this chat box. And if you want to take my pre-recorded courses, that will be available. And you want to learn for a charting. So charting also you can get our course list on our web. So there is a 2 sessions available, and one by one you will be getting further sessions on charting beginner to advanced level course. There you can know about how to create a charting scanner, screeners, and a customized indicator. So you can develop your own. So also you can get this from that group. In advanced option strategy, weekend courses also available one-to-one. So if you wish, you just ping me on the chat box, or you just join another one-to-one session also. Directly ping me on WhatsApp to get one-to-one sessions. We are doing that one-to-one on weekend basis. So maybe time we will be cover our topics one by one or one-to-one. Okay, such a moves up and down, something is going on. Maybe the impact of the news, and also by such a big move can be expected due to that expiry date. So both can fluctuate the bank nifty very fast and high. Okay, so very flat move, so not big changes. And if still it is in nifty, still it's on the first 15 minutes or 5 minutes candle high and low. Finance nifty also be the same, and bank nifty slightly breaks the high, and maybe that time will it is moves. But the low is not broken, but the premium wise, the DK, which given you the low. Okay, so that's the reason. But bank nifty also still on the first candle, only its higher side is broken around 44,814. Okay, so remaining this option, maybe due to the time decay, it breaks this day low, the first candle low. And Cipla still it is on the same price, and it was not traded. You can see there is a dot, that means it is not activated. Okay, is there any other options? This is also not triggered, and this is also not triggered, and IOC not moving, and this one is moving up and down very big, and now it is trading around 70, and exactly forming the bottom, like a double bottom like this. Hello, 54.75, 54.65, just a 10 rupees, 10 paisa. In this one, Tata Power still on the same 8.5 we are looking, but it is going down and now it is moving higher. And this one 11.25, so now 11.65. Okay, better. And Bank Nifty turns positive. Okay, I think yeah, this high is broken, and now 44,800. Now it is 44,870. So some 70 to 30 points jumps over. So now it is moving higher, and trend is again back to 70. Maybe this is what the news which is going. So whatever the point which dropped, and now it is finally recovered back. Whether it is going to continue or reverse from the level, that is very important. We have to track. Still moving. We're reaching the top. 44,900. This particular option which I'm looking for 150 level. Now it is 44,700. 250. I think 100 point which increased. Nikkei trend is moving to 71. Lot of stocks, very careful because expiry day, so premium decay is very fast. Even though if you are right on the train, you need to pay for a premium decay too. Okay, so weekly positional, if you are following for a weekly positional, you should focus for positional. Maybe not able to hold it for a positional one, so we should wait for an M&M. So 1.70 is given you the opportunity on weekly. Maybe you can try for an intraday. Already M&M it is given you monthly also, right? So that given 81. So maybe that better opportunity. M&M which we find out some trades on M&M this week, right? So 147061. Now it is 83 and also weekly trigger. And Dr. Reddy in MPS take him. I think some IT stocks. So you can look for this. Sigma Kendra is also be there. So maybe if you have fresh breakout and you can focus for an intraday, not for a positional one. So because of we are nearing to that. And if you are following for a monthly positional, you can use for a monthly. So maybe we are going to update our sheets by this weekend, and maybe this kind of zero and the errors we can fix it. Any other questions, doubt also, you just comment on this comment box after this live session, and you can comment on the comment box. And if you have any questions, doubts, just ping me here. And if you want to join the paid lessons directly, you just contact me. I can provide you the mobile number here. This is what my mobile number, so you can directly ping me here, WhatsApp or Telegram, and you can get more details about. Trend is 74. Yes, same which you are looking for at that same level only, right? But the stop loss, if we are thinking over 55, the sudden move in down and returned back. So positionally, so intraday most of the time trigger stop loss and then return back like that. So even a Tata Power which you are looking in the beginning of the month, so after it moves down, it given a profit. Maybe that 8.5 is a fresh breakout. Some of the stock which given you the breakout, and then so this time that R4 also is going to be break. But initially the R4 rejection which we have seen, and that is another big concept. So initially it rejected, but in any time frame, if it is closed above the R4 level, even that should be a better chances. Now it is came to 80 very quickly. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the session today. And any other doubts and questions also you can directly ping me. And thank you for watching this. And what we say, if you have learned that advanced option strategy, you can ping me in the comment box. Thanks for your time and thank you for joining this session. And if you have, thank you so much. I'll be winding the session. We'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks for watching the session. And thank you so much. Thanks to all for joining the session. Kindly share if you like this, hit the like button and share to your friends if you liked it. Thanks to all. Thanks for joining here today.